All right, so here is the first blues coordination exercise in Unit 1, okay? If you haven't watched the 12-8 explanation, or if you're unfamiliar with the 12-8 time signature, make sure you go back and kind of get yourself oriented to that. If you look at the left hand here, it's actually going to be following that quarter note, eighth note pattern that I explained before. So it's 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3. And really the key to these coordination exercises is just having the patience with yourself to slow down and to count everything out loud, okay? So if I just play this left hand alone, I'm going to be down here. This is an F chord, okay? And I start out by playing a fifth, okay? And then this fifth is moving to a sixth, okay? And I'm going back and forth like that. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3. Okay? That's the whole first measure. Now, if I just shift this whole pattern down to the lower C right here, that's going to be the second measure. 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3. And then if I shift up for the third measure, this is the G. 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3. And then back to the C. 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3. Okay, if I put all those together, it sounds sort of like this. 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3. Okay? And don't be afraid to go very slow, okay? The slower you go, the more time you give your brain to process everything that's happening, okay? You also want to try to, you notice I'm playing these very connected and smooth. It's not detached, there's not space between them. Okay, don't do that. Try to keep everything as smooth, as legato and connected as you can, okay? That's the left hand. Now in the right hand, we're up here on this C, okay? And you start right here. And this is sort of the bottom fragment of a blues scale. I'm going to start here, C, E flat, F, F sharp, and I'm going to come back down. And it's just going to repeat. 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3. Again. Okay, so the big deal with this is that, you know, my right hand is hitting on every beat here, and my left hand has, it holds for certain beats. So sometimes my hands play together, and sometimes they're not together. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3. Okay? So now if this is easy for you, you know, you might just jump in here and you think, oh, no sweat. Right? And so, you know, if that's your issue there, then you're probably going to struggle most with having to switch the left hand. You don't want to go. You know, we don't want those breaks in there, okay? So you got to go slow enough so that you can get that left hand switching movement. Okay, and one thing that helps is if you kind of lean on your thumb a little bit. Okay, I'm here, I'm going to hold this thumb down and I'm going to reach that down. Okay, I'm here, I'm going to lean on this thumb and I'm bringing these up. That'll kind of help you to get a little bit of a smoother transition there, okay? Now, as you move through these, you know, they're going to change a little bit. In this second one, the left hand remains the same. It's the exact same left hand, but we have a different right hand pattern. Okay, I start out the same, but then I'm going to keep moving up here. I'm going to take my thumb and cross it under and go all the way up to the next C. And when I come back down, I go, and then I cross the fourth finger over the top. Okay? Okay, so if I put that all together here, it's the same exact coordination exercise as before. The right hand is just some different notes there, okay? So you still got to go very slow. 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3. Whoops, I'm sorry. 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 2, 2. 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3. Okay? Go very slow, count it out loud. You know, if the 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, if that's starting to trip you up, just try to simplify it. Maybe say 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay? Moving forward here, this is looking at measure 9. I'm actually playing this chord in the right hand. Okay, and there's a number of ways you could finger this. You could use your thumb, pointer, ring finger, and your pinky. Or you could use your thumb, pointer, middle, and pinky. Okay, those are probably the two I would recommend. Okay, but if you're up here, it's just going to be playing on every beat. So again, just count it out. 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3. And make sure you're lining up the hands where they need to go, okay? Now, if I look at this last section, okay, this is measure 13. It's very similar, okay, but some different notes again. So I'm down here, I've got a C, G, and an F sharp. I'm playing those all together. And the way I would finger this is I'd use your pinky, thumb, and then the pointer finger comes over the top. Okay, sort of a crunchy note to start with, but then you're going to let go of that F sharp. Okay, and repeat those there. Okay, so it sounds like this. Okay, all right, well, good luck on those, and we'll check in and see how you're doing.